Hello, and thanks for taking a few minutes to go over what might be your next best business opportunity. I'm sitting here with a mentor of mine, TheodoreClarkson, who is a titan in the industry. Barry, you've been in this industry since 1980, is that right?
A long time, Nick, but yes, 1980.
1980. And you were a young man at that time, right? And this has been a fantastic career for him. We work in the living benefit life insurance world. And when I got started with Barry's company just 5 years ago, my first year in the industry, was able to make $265,000. The second year was 507, 651 the third year. Fourth year we cracked $1 million, and last year was over 1.5 million, and that was in an industry where we were going through the whole COVID experience. And most people figured that 2020 was going to be a throwaway year, yes. But we were up over 50%. Equus Financial was up in a massive way, and what we do is we sell this new kind of life insurance. So what we're looking for is somebody who wants to run a qualified business plan and hopefully has a little bit of experience. But if you don't have experience, a lot of drive and desire, because we can teach you how to do this. Here's in a nutshell basically what we do. We are gonna train you in the insurance world to go out there and move the best kind of life insurance that has a living benefit. So like Barry, if somebody has a heart attack, stroke, or cancer and they don't die, they still get money from the insurance companies. Those yes. are the companies you put together with us. We're gonna show you how to be able to do that. We're gonna take care of all the training for you, all the training for people that you hire. We're going to talk about these insurance companies, like our partnership with GPM Life. How has that impacted our company with an exclusive product?
It's been incredible. Nick, I'm listening to you talk and I'm thinking that, what we do in our industry, number one, the insurance industry is the largest industry in the country today, right? And it's over $1 trillion industry. And we serve at Equus actually the largest segment of that market called middle income. And so when you look at the opportunity that we have, or how do we create our value, we are literally the marketing arm, the distribution outlet for these large insurance companies. So, I think of GPM, what an incredible partner. And, and also because we deliver, they went out and really designed our own proprietary product with our specific needs to fulfill the market that you're talking about.
Right. I remember back in the summer of 17, myself, Bill Martin, who's the chief sales trainer, and Jared Ewing, the three yes. of us were on the phone, and we were doing a wish list for if we could create a product, what would it be? And lo and behold, 18 months later, it was at our doorstep ready for us to sell, and we've been selling it like crazy, and we are the only company on the planet that can sell this particular product, because it yep. is an Equus Financial product. It's called Equus Equity Protector, and it takes a larger risk pool of people for a smaller amount of money, yes. and we are just absolutely cleaning up with it. So we've got multiple carriers we can work with. We've got an incredible lead system where out of that $1.5 million we made last year, Barry, we actually had a profit sharing system because of the generosity with you guys and how profitable we could be, where we actually gave back over $350,000 back in profit sharing to our team. We do that in the form of lead credit, because the leads that come from you guys and some of our vendors are phenomenal. They're good enough for me to shell out that kind of money. Trust me, if they weren't any good, I would not give my money for it. Our pay is incredible too. An agent can come on here and make $500 commission right out of the gate very, very quickly, start moving up in compensation. And we're looking for people that want to get in here and make a splash. Now, if you want to come in here and go out and make sales, that's completely fine. If that's what you want to do, what I'm going to do is I'll place you with one of our managers who's going to be a little more local to your area, and then they can help develop you into one of our top producers. I had a guy who his first full year in the business made $296,000. Wow. First full year in the business doing selling, okay? And so we can help you do that, but we're really looking for people looking to be distribution builders, because this new form of life insurance, is only a couple companies out there that have put products together, and you guys have put them all in one place with over 815 life insurance carriers in this country, like Mutual of Omaha, right? But Mutual of Omaha has one product that fulfills the needs that we're looking for out of the dozens and dozens that they have. And so what Barry has done is he's put them under an umbrella So we have this living benefit umbrella for people to protect them with. And so we're looking for distribution because there's hardly anybody out there distributing these particular kinds of products. They don't need a medical exam. They don't cost extra to get with the policy. And you can get an instant decision in a lot of cases to get these people approved right in the home. And what happens is the insurance carriers, when they see somebody like myself come on board and go out there and lead from the front and be a good salesperson and hire people along the way, they then bonus us based on the performance of our agency staff. Okay, so Barry, if you can just explain for a minute, kind of like somebody coming on board and how they could build a business very quickly, actually, and start to get into that $250,000, $500,000 income with the Equus system, because I've never seen it happen as fast as it has here.
Well, I think a great place to start, I've always been a big advocate of starting part-time if you're able to do that here, right? Everyone is not able to do that, and certainly coming out of a pandemic year, I'm aware that a lot of people have lost their job, they're in bad situations. But one of the things that I love about what we do, I think every morning you get out of bed, man, you need to be excited about what you're doing. And in our industry, we literally serve middle-income people. But what's very attractive about our industry is that we do allow people to start part-time. And for most people, Nick, right, they come in and maybe their schedule allows them 10 hours a week or 11 or 12 hours a week. And, I tell them, if you follow our training, and we are very big on numbers and backing up everything we say, I think we've got an incredible track record, that maybe after 90 days, you've got to get your license, you go through some training, you really just start becoming comfortable, right? Your confidence grows in dealing with people. But most of our part-time people will put in 10 to 11 hours a week, and they literally net $1,000 a week part-time, right? That's, $4,000 a month, $48,000 a year. And today what we know is that 40% of Americans work part-time to make ends meet, right? So I think it's a great way to come in and to learn the business. But what you're going to find out, these large insurance companies, they are looking for really two things, and they're important. Number one is quantity or volume of business, right? More is better in the insurance business, but equally as important as that is the quality of that business. And we really do. We built our company on 6 core values. I'm not going to go through those core values, but we look for people that are honest 100% of the time. We consider it, number one, a privilege, but also an incredible responsibility when we're able to sit down, kneecap to kneecap in someone's home and work on a program or a plan that best fits them and their needs. And so, Nick, as you're alluding to be able to go out and to develop your own agency, who you're really creating value to or with are these large insurance companies. And, needless to say, the more value you create for yourself, the more your income is, right? And it's just wonderful being involved in an industry that we wake up excited about being able to serve, but also to grow our businesses. And, I am big on eliminating debt and really getting on this road of financial freedom. Because, Nick, outside of health challenges, I don't know of anything that's more debilitating in America today than debt. Credit cards, car payments. And, for most people that are on a fixed income, once they get in the credit card trap, outside of dying, how do you get out of it, right? Or taking bankruptcy, right? And so, we're proud of what we've created, but we're looking for those people that want to be their own coach, right? That want to go in business for themselves, but yet be able to start on a part-time basis with literally virtually no risk.
Right. And, you start thinking about profit margins too. When we started our first business back in 92, it was fluctuating at about 12 to 13% profit margin. And in 2004, that thing was in a bidding war within 3 days of being on the market. It was so valuable, you know. Yeah. Here, you can have and run a business where you can flip that around and you can have 80, 85, 90% profits in this business, and there's an unlimited cap. I mean, you know, we made $1.5 million in this industry. Hardly anybody knows who we are, you know, because it's so big. And so that's literally could be the tip of the iceberg. But we can put you on a plan if you can work hard and follow the instructions to be able to, within a couple of years, to be able to make $250,000. Now, we've had a few people make $250,000 their first full year in this business, like we have as well. But like for most people, it's like it might take you maybe an extra year or so to get there, but we can move as fast as you want. If you've got some previous business experience, that those principles that you have, the work ethic, the realization that you're willing to have risk based on your performance, you know how commission works. Like if you're good at something, you want to be on commission, right? If you're good at something, you want to take the risk, and we can help you get there. So it'll need to have an insurance license. We can show you how to do that. It's very inexpensive. You can have that in the next week or so. And then we can show you how to do everything that we're doing, building a business. And then, you know, we're with this company called Integrity Marketing and partners with them too. You know, how has Integrity enhanced the experience now with Equus Financial?
Well, one thing, they're a lot bigger than us and have a lot more money, Nick, right? Just having a company with that kind of scale has brought on additional product support, marketing support. You know, one of the things that I would like to say, you know, what we really tried to create an incredible infrastructure, right? You know, I think most people look at selling anything, and which the nemesis, right, is that you don't have anyone to talk to, or you're tired of just always badgering, your family or your friends. And the biggest commitment that I think that Equus made on day one is that we were going to deliver qualified prospects to our qualified agents, so you have plenty of people to talk to each and every day. And that's what really gives you, to me, that rocket fuel. If you show up with desire, and I always say you're coachable, right? You know, we've invested, as you know, Nick, a tremendous amount of money in our technology. But with that, we have a training platform, and we've tried to do things and create a foundation that really eliminates you as an entrepreneur having to come in and spend your capital in doing. And so, you know, I just wanted to say that because, man, it took me a long time when I got in this business to be able to grow my income to $250,000. But that's the power when you have people to talk to. That's virtually endless today. You know, so if you show up and you're willing to work, you can have that type of growth within your business and income.
Absolutely. Within a few $100s of capital, you could get your license, get some leads, get on the on the board, and start making some return on that investment very, very quickly. Right. And, you know, we've got people that go out there and can make, you know, $3,000, $4,000, $6,000 in a week just in selling. And we would be expecting you as the leader to be able to go out and make the sale so that you can then teach and train it. But what we're looking for is somebody to be able to do that and then go out, and we can show you a very duplicatable way of being able to build a business here so you can have some real long-term financial wealth and security. So if this seems like it's a good fit and you want to talk further, then what I want you to do is write my phone number down and give me a text message. Let me know, first of all, your name, what part of the country you're in, and when you're available for a quick interview, probably 10 to 15 minutes on the phone. And we'll see if, you know, we'll answer other questions, see if this is a good fit for you. You know, right now we can expand massively throughout the entire country with what we're doing. But my number is 440-371-4170. And I thank Barry for giving me the opportunity to be with Equus Financial, and really appreciate the time. Take care.